People do not see your natural hair as if you've made your hair. On this day, 2022 was the day I made the conscious decision to stop wearing wigs, no braids, no install, no relaxers, just me and my natural hair for the past 3 years. First, I stopped extensions and relaxer, not because I wanted to be an African woman or because I had any intentions of growing my natural hair, but because I felt uncomfortable, and then extensions were pulling out all my edges, my hair, and I didn't like the discomfort extension gave me. If I made braids today, I would be in pain throughout, and I didn't like that for me. So that was when I made the conscious decision to stop braids or relaxers. But I was still wearing my wig. So it's been like 5 years since I stopped extensions, like braids extensions, crochet extensions, and relaxers. It's been like 5 years now. But quitting wigs totally and deciding on just having my natural hair alone, that happened exactly 3 years today. As a way of escaping discomfort, I would say I have really enjoyed being free. I've really enjoyed not having anything holding on to my head. I would say I have really enjoyed staying pain free, because I used to be very tender headed, and installing those hairstyles makes me so uncomfortable. You will see a grown woman like me crying under a hairdresser. But since I stopped extensions, only wigs, and maybe just my hair under cornrows, I could say I have felt peace of mind in the last 5 years. And then when I decided to stop wigs was because I wanted to see how well my hair could thrive. I wanted to own my own hair, and I have been through a lot just going through that phase. This phase of me just wanting to have my own natural hair as the only extension on my hair have taught me a lot of lessons that I never imagined I could learn. It has taken me through phases that I did not know I would go through just by having natural hair. First of all, confidence. When I first started wearing my natural hair, my edges were very bad. Like I said, my experience with extension pulled all my edges, my hair, so I had to start all over again. My edges were really bad, and any hairstyle I put my hair in, I always felt rough. I always felt not put together, and you know how natural hair can be. It's just going to keep flying away. And I didn't want to be using edge control because I wanted my edges to grow out, and some edge control are not there to control your edges, they're just there to pull it out. So I felt really rough. It wasn't all that easy to adapt to that lifestyle. So sometimes I would just resort to tying scarf. I felt unkept. I felt my edges were not well done, and when your edges are not done, you feel like you are not doing enough. It always felt like I was rough, I was not put together, and you know your hair has a major part in how you look daily. I had to go through that phase. It took a long time before I got to a point where I could accept myself, my hair, the way it was. But I wasn't having it to, like, because I felt uncomfortable then I should go back. No, I never felt that way, but I always had this crisis within me, confidence in how I looked with my hair. That was the first challenge I went through, just accepting my hair, accepting how rough it will always look when you go out in serious occasions. Everybody is looking all put together, your natural hair just gives you away. Even when I had a 9 to 5, I would go to work daily wearing my natural hair like that. Another thing that wasn't funny in this past 3 years is what people always said. Some people will just come without asking you, just make assumptions. Oh, you don't have money to make your hair? Can't you just change your hairstyle? Why are you always looking the same? And sometimes I will reply those people, what do you mean by looking the same? This is my hair. Whose assumption was another thing that almost took me out. People will come and say, you don't have money to make your hair. Why haven't you made your hair? And sometimes I will just be fresh out of my new hairstyle. Like, I'm on the hairstyle in my head. This hairstyle is a very fine hairstyle. And when I come out, someone will ask me, why did you not make your hair? And I'm like, what am I carrying? I made my hair. So people do not see your natural hair as if you've made your hair. So it was a constant struggle for me. So whenever you come out with your hair twisted, maybe this way, people will keep on asking you, Why did you not make your hair? And I will keep asking, is this not my hair made? Like, it was a constant struggle. Some people just assume that you are unkept. Some people will come and say, do something neat, do something clean. Whew, it was a lot for me. It was a lot for me. And I am so grateful that I could pass that phase. It wasn't an easy phase. I don't know why African women will never accept you with your natural hair. I don't know if there is going to be a change later, but for now, it is very difficult for an African woman to see you on your natural hair and believe you have your hair done. Your hair is only done when there is an extension on it, or maybe when you are wearing wigs or something else. So this has been a struggle for the past 3 years of me wanting to accept my natural hair and be all natural. Another thing is the fact that I couldn't do much with my hair. I couldn't switch off my looks. I don't know for now, but before, I could hardly think of styles to style my hair, and I did not like any hairstyle that you wear out. I do not like wearing my natural hair out because it puts me in so much work. So it was very difficult just switching up hairstyles. Like, you wake up this morning, you say, oh, this is the hairstyle I want to carry. So it just puts me on this one particular hairstyle mode, maybe twist. And another thing is the weather. The weather isn't your friend. So when we are in a very bad weather, maybe Harmattan season, it is very difficult to always wear your hair out. So that period used to be a very trying time for me. I would put my hair in protective hairstyle, squeeze my ends and everything. It will always lead me to tying scarves, and sometimes it's not always a good experience for me because I didn't want to overstyle my hair. Remember, I was on a journey to grow my hair, and overstyling my hair would just ruin everything for me. Even till now, it brought me to a point where I didn't know much about styling natural hair. I could only grow my natural hair, but I couldn't style it. Well, the turning point for me was when my natural hair actually started growing, that I could just put it in an up bund and be okay. So when my hair started growing, I could easily just style it and people will admire it and say, ah, your hair is long. Like, that was the turning point for me. So people were no longer interested in how rough my hair looked. They were now interested in how long my hair was. And another turning point for me was when I stopped chasing perfection with my natural hair. I totally stopped chasing anything that seems or looks like perfection and started loving my hair the way it was. I just developed this unconditional love for my natural hair. If today my natural hair is not doing it how I want it, I just let it be. I wash my hair once a month. I style my hair twice a month. So when I became consistent in loving my natural hair and just giving it exactly what it wants, that was the turning point for me. And natural hair now became part of me, and you can see me from the back and they will say, ah, this is you, because we know you are always on your natural hair. It became a staple for me, and this journey that started so simple to me just brought so much realization that I could own my truth and people will come around. It brought confidence to me that this is my hair that nature has given to me. I do not need to do too much to make people accept it. It even made me love myself more. Self-acceptance. I loved myself more for the fact that I could stand and just own my truth. So it brought about self-love to me, made me a lot more confident, gave me peace. In these 3 years, I've experienced so much peace when it comes to hair. I'm not worried about type of extension I need to buy, the wig I need to buy. I don't feel tension of anything on my head. I don't feel pain. The pains I go through when I'm trying to braid my hair, the tears I cry, I no longer feel it, and it has brought me so much peace. Also taught me that God has given me enough, that I do not need more. I only need patience to nurture the ones He has given me to grow. I only need love to love the one He has given me. Also need to give myself time. So time has changed a lot for me. Now I can be a lot more confident with my natural hair, and I could stand up to people and tell them, this is how I want to look. You don't have to tell me how to look. So having natural hair and going on my natural hair for the past 3 years has really evolved a lot in me. There are days of tears. There are days I just feel like shaving off my hair. There are days I feel like just going back and wearing wig and looking all sleek. But because of the determination and how far I have gone with the journey, I'm just here, happy that I've taken this journey. Will I ever wear wig again? Maybe, just maybe sometime in the future, maybe for some events. But I am happier having my natural hair. At what point did you discover that you loved your natural hair? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to leave your observation, your comments in the comment section below. I will be there to reply all of yours. Thank you so much. See you guys in my next one.